Okay, today we're going to try to install the MasterLiquid ML120L V2 RGB into a Omen 30L. This is basically my setup. And we're going to try to use the existing backplate and not take out the motherboard. Try to make it this as seamless as possible. Okay, and here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is shut down the system. Okay, so once the system is shut down, what we're going to do is I'm going to unplug it. Sorry for the camera. I'm going to unplug it from the back, make sure there's no power, and hit the power button to make sure all the power is out. Okay, now before we begin, this is do at your own risk. I am not a professional, I'm not a tech, I'm just a go-getter and go do it, and if there's a will there's a way type of person. So let's do this. First thing I'm going to do is open the box and put the fan together. Okay, we got the fan. Look at here. Look, fan. This is the RGB cable. Screws that came with the kit. Okay. These are the fan screws. I'm going to grab these out. Alright, let's see where I want to put the cables. So how I decided to mount this, I'm going to mount this on the CPU like this, like so, and the fan up, so the cables, everything go on top and the tubes go from the bottom to the top, and it doesn't block the RGB RAM. So that's the way I'm going to mount it. Okay, so doing that, we're going to mount the fan. Mount the fan up.
That's two. Now the fan is spinning the air out of the system, not into the system. So the air is going to go through and from the system to the fan, to the radiator, and out the box.
Okay, so that's about it. Give it just a little snug on each side. That's good. Alright, that's the fan. So the fan is mounted. We got the cables here. So it's going to go like so. Okay, we got that done. So now I'm gonna put the brackets on. The brackets, self-explanatory, they just go one way. Mount from the top to the bottom. So now we need the screws for this. Get those screws. These screws. Put them out the bottom first. Let me go towards the light.
Snug. Okay, that's this one side, and we're going to do the other side, same thing.
Snug. So make sure it's just snug, nothing crazy. Okay, that's it. Alright, I took off the cover, and the only thing I'm going to do first before entering the system, I'm going to run the cables through, the RGB cables, which I did it like so. This was the RGB that I was talking about that comes with the Omen, that hooks up to the Omen board. But I hooked up to it, and the system is unable to see the RGB. It won't make it into a zone. So we have to use, unfortunately, the RGB controller that came with the cooler. So, enough said. We're going to run the cables. I did it like so. Move back. Yeah. I did it like so. So what I did is I went into the hard drive space. I already ran one. There's three. One I'm going to keep down here for future RGB upgrades. So I ran through here. I'm going to go straight up. Move these wires out of the way. And basically snake it straight up like I did before. See, so up here, see how I snaked it up? I mean, you could take off the back panel to make your life easier, but you really don't have to. There you go. It's all done. See? Nice and clean, and you won't see anything. Okay, this one will be a auxiliary, which we're going to keep down here. I put black tape on it just in case. Okay, put like this and like so. Okay, let me put black tape on that. Alright, so the RGB wires are ran, and here's where the dongle is going to get connected. It's basically going to see a little arrow here, and there's going to be an arrow on the back. You're going to match the arrow. See, like so. See? Arrow to arrow. Okay? And I'm going to keep that on the side right here. Like so. I'm going to probably put double face tape or something on the side. Make it look neater than that. So now, people, to connect this, unfortunately, the Omen does not have this connection, which you're going to do an SATA, SATA to whatever this is called. Like I said, I'm not a tech on this. And you're just going to plug it into here. So it looks like this. I'm going to actually add it into the description. Okay. One YouTuber, I got to get his name. I'm going to post it up. He actually did this, and he inspired me not to take out the back plate because I thought that was really nonsense. I kind of figured that this had to be a way. So, and that's what we're doing today. And we're going to actually find out why specifically it didn't fit. What was the reason that you had to replace the back plate? I'm going to find out that now. Basically, we're going to remove the cooler, the original cooler, and before I bolt anything down, I'm going to place the cooler on there, find out what was the problem with the screws. It looks like screw sizes. It looks like it does not fit the actual, it does not reach the socket, the back plate, the original screws. So that's why I also going to put a link on the bottom where to buy the screws and modify these screws to fit that. And we're going to see how it goes from there, okay? Next step is to mount the fan. So what we're going to do is going to remove these two screws on top. Okay, you're going to grab this plate and you're going to knock these plates out. Look. Ta-da! Okay, so we're going to mount this. I forgot how this plate went. Just joking. Anyway, this is going to go like this. So basically, like I said, I'm going to mount it like this. Okay, so we're going to mount this plate on top of this. Okay, before doing so, let me see if I'm doing this correctly. This is going to go like this. Like this. Okay. Like that. Okay. So now to find the screws that fit that. Careful, but. Alright, this is this. This has to be for this. The 4 screws.
Okay.
So this cable's not going back. This one's like this for now. Alright. Okay, so before putting this in, I'm going to start taking that plate. Okay. Alright, the next step. This is the scary part, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, but if it was built by people, you could do it. So we're going to unscrew this.
Here's one. Unscrew that one. See? And I'm just going to put this.
Just unplug this real quick. Okay, unplug the fan. And you need a Torx bit to take off the fan. Okay. So, a little bit. There we go. That's it. This is the culprit, and that has to be cleaned. And, okay. Ooh, watch this. All right. Okay. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do right now is clean all the thermal paste off the chip, which this.
I get a little gentle because I have no idea. Okay. Clean the thermal paste off it.
How's that look, Justin?
Good.
It's good? Clean?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we cleaned all the thermal paste off. Now what I want to do is I want to see exactly what they were talking about. So I see that the reason why that people were replacing the back plate was because the cooler, let me put this in a way so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me just put it like this. The cooler with the brackets, let me show you. You see the distance from here, from the original plate to here, is way off. But with these screws that I ordered from Amazon and modified, the screws that we got are too long. We need to cut a centimeter off, which is very easy to do. What we're going to do actually is we're going to put the original bolt on top of the screw to go below the threads that we're going to cut off. You're going to measure 1 centimeter on a ruler, and just get a regular wire cutter will do, because it's very soft, the material, and you're going to just cut it off that easy. Now the reason why we kept the bolt here is that when we unscrew the bolt, it will just rethread the cut, which will make it a smoother. Smooth out the rough edges that we cut off. So when you put the screw back in, it just screws right back in. See? So now we have this size that we need to fit the original board. It's very simple actually. I mean, unless you can find the screws that are let's see, about 2 centimeters long, the water cooler screws. So you can put the spring, oops, and the washer, and when it goes into the original thing, you're going to have the right amount of space, which we're going to do to show you. So these were the originals. These were the originals, and this is what we need to be done. You need to cut a centimeter off the originals. Not hard to do. All you need is a wire cutter, a ruler, measure a centimeter, cut it off. Make sure there's the screw, the bolt is bolted down below the cut, which I'm going to show you again. Very simple. Put the screw in. Don't waste time. Don't overthink it. Measure a centimeter. Cut it. Very easy. See how it's cut? Very easy. And then you unscrew the bolt to smooth out the threads. That's it. And you got yourself. We'll make this work perfectly fine. I just tried it dry before putting the thermal paste on. Okay, so what we're going to do next is apply the thermal paste and put this on. Alright. Okay, now we're going to apply the thermal paste, and I have, like I said, I'm a newbie with this, so I'm going to do the X, but I'm going to spread it too. So let's just do the X. Alright. Close the thermal paste. I'll be more comfortable spreading it. I have no idea how I'm going to do it because they didn't give me the knife. So I'm going to spread it by hand and make a mess. I'm not a professional. You guys do it the way you want to do it. I spread it around, okay? And I put a little goop right in the middle, just in case goop, okay? Now I'm going to put this on top. Oh, and guys, do not forget to peel the plastic on the bottom. You see the plastic on the bottom? Mm-hmm. You see?
Yeah.
Don't forget to peel it. Okay? And I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to have to put this on top like this. I'm going to make a mess. Make sure it's all clean. Okay, perfect. There's a 2. I'm going to put this one on this side. Okay, and final one on this side. Okay. How's that look, Justin?
Good.
Good? Alright. Now we're going to put the fan on. Relax. Put the fan on. Get the wires out. Put the wires all in one place. Make sure this goes nicely like this. I want it. Like that. What do you think, Justin?
Good.
You like that?
Looks perfect.
Like it like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to put the screws. Alright. Sorry for the lighting, guys. I have no. Just gotta have to go this way, buddy. Can't see this. Alright. Okay.
No.
All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we have the fan wire. Okay, it's mounted on. You only need 1 screw. You don't need 2 screws. Okay. All right, and let's see here. We have CPU fan, which goes here. Make sure it goes on. Okay, CPU fan, and we're gonna put this. Let's see where we can tuck this nicely. Tuck it nicely in here. Who's that? Friend?
Yeah.
Yes, Alexa. Now we have the CPU RGB. And again, you're going to line them up with the arrows like this. Okay. Okay, and now you have the cooler's RGB. Guys, if you really want to know a good place to store these wires, actually there's a little spot right on top of it. Why is there only 3 plugs in this wire? Let's do it. It's got to go like this. It has to be the only way. Okay.
I like it.
Alright, am I missing something here? Let's clean that off. That fan is dirty.
It's from your hands.
I know.
From spreading the
Thermal paste.
Yeah?
Say thermal paste.
Is it sticky?
No. It's
No?
greasy.
Greasy?
Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's lift it up. Let's see what it looks like. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's put it this way so you can see it. Okay. Alright, what do you think? Let's clean this. Like I said, you can take off the rear plate. You don't need to. This holds it nice. Oh, let me get it. Okay. That makes it nice. Now I'm just going to put a plate in here. There you go. So nothing touches it. What do you think, Justin? Test it?
Sure.
Alright. We're ready to rock and roll, guys. Alright, first things first. Ready? We'll plug it in. Alright, we're all plugged in, ready to go.
Yes. Why do you pop it now? Whoa.
This is the first turn on live.
Rainbow.
Look at the screen, Justin. Everything good?
Yep. Everything is good.
Alright, let's see. Right, that's 2. Let's open up the Omen, make sure it's reading properly. Alright.
Whoa.
Alright, so we have temperatures right now idling at 34.45. This thing was idling at 60. So far it looks like it's doing what it has to do. What do you think, Justin?
So cool. I just like the color purple, rainbow. And look at that house.
Yeah,
How much
we're
spinning.
making sure there's no leaks, no nothing. And I gotta make sure the temperature stays cool.
Let me see. It is cool.
Yeah, looks good.
Is that like, I didn't mean cool, I mean it's like cold.
Yeah. See, 35.
Yes.
CPU, 39, 38. Very good. That's it.
Bye. Bossy.